welcome to Canvas and Clay's Creative Parenting Podcast. I'm Anjale Perrault, the owner of Canvas and Clay Art Studios in Redondo Beach, California, and I'm so happy that you're joining us today to talk about how to track your child's artistic progress. So today I'm addressing this topic because it is a very real question that I get from a lot of parents, and one that, as a parent myself, I absolutely understand. I find so many families just thrilled with the artwork that is coming out of the studio, yet there's a lingering question: when will those techniques that my child is learning inside the classroom make their way outside of the studio and into the home? As parents, we know from observing our children what a light bulb moment is, or an aha moment. Maybe you've seen it in your child as they learn to read or they learn to add. One day it's all a bit fuzzy, and then the next something clicks and they just get it. The important thing to realize about this process is that there's just no way to know how much exposure a child is going to need to a given subject before their own light bulb moment occurs. What we do know, however, is that the more exposure a child has, the sooner that light bulb is going to go off. All children develop at their own pace, which is why it's essential to provide an individualized approach that allows for learning differences so that no child is under-challenged or, conversely, left to struggle. Now, the next logical question that comes from a parent is, how do I know? How do I know what progress my child is making? How do we assess this? In the words of researcher Eric Jensen, the arts are, quote, about life, growth, and expanding who we can become as human beings. Because of this, Jensen believes that the arts may even defy conventional assessment. He says that while things like progress reports may measure content knowledge or even artistic progress, they do not address what many of us believe to be what the arts are truly about: life, growth, the development of who we are as human beings. So my answer for you as a teacher is that a student's long-term progress must be taken into account. The most effective way to track this is through the use of portfolios of a student's best work. This is why at Canvas and Clay, we focus largely on our student progressions and recommend that our families keep a succession of their child's artwork in a portfolio. In this format, a single student's progression, independent from his or her peers, can be seen very clearly. Because if you're just looking at your child's progress through a magnifying glass, week to week as opposed to long term, the results can be very deceiving. See, learning is not a straight incline. It's more like a penguin stare. It moves up, then takes a rest, and may even sometimes regress before moving up again. And this is essential for both parents and educators to understand. Students need moments to relax back into what they know they have already mastered before moving on to a new challenge. This is why our program has moments of comfort and mastery built right into the curriculum. You may have heard of your child taking something called a cartoon break. Well, aside from being entertaining and fun, they're also a critical part of a young artist's development. Lucky for you, we understand all of this at Canvas and Clay, so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy watching your child's journey toward artistic freedom. And if you have any questions for us in the meantime, we'd love to help. So thank you for joining me today, and until next time, let's stay connected, stay creative, and most importantly, stay inspired. See you next time.